leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service, Adams Buick GMC, Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza, pizza. Metronet Fiber, Mindy Goble for City Commissioner, Madison County Emergency Management, and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Well, welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Friday, September the 23rd from the Richmond Register studio here on Big Hill Avenue. And speaking of Big Hill, we went down the Big Hill to go over to McKee tonight to watch the Berea Community Football Team take on Jackson County in what they call the Battle of Big Hill. And we'll start off there. And it was
massacre.
Yeah, massacre. The Peanut Gallery back there. Ricky Yelkins is my photographer for the evening. But Berea Pirates picking up their what's that, Randy?
I just laughed.
You just laughed. Well, turn off your mic. We're trying to do a show here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but it was the Berea Community Pirates rolling to a 54-0 win over Jackson County on Friday night in a game that really 54-0. Really, it wasn't even that close, to be completely honest with you. 40-0 at the half. It was the Yamel Cruz show. What a great night for that young man. 5 touchdowns, 4 rushing, 1 on a punt return. Cody Roberts had a pair of touchdowns, one rushing and one on a fumble recovery, and Cam Thompson with a rush touchdown as well. I don't think Jackson County even got anywhere near midfield, never even crossed over into Berea territory, but second straight year Berea has shut out Jackson County. Last year it was 34-0 at home. Third straight win overall for Berea over Jackson County as they've come to dominate this rivalry in recent days. But after the game, we had a chance to talk to Coach Frank Parks Jr. and Yamel Cruz. McKee, where the Berea Pirates have picked up a 54-0 win over Jackson County. Coach Frank Parks, Yamel Cruz, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Well, guys, tough loss at home last week to an undefeated Pineville team. You come over here in what they call the Battle of the Big Hill. It's good and roll to a pretty easy victory, so it must feel good to get back in the win column, Coach.
Yeah, it does. You know, like you said, we had an opportunity last week to get a big win with a ranked power team, and, you know, just a couple small things and attention to detail cost us, but, you know, we focused on this week, bounced back, talked about finishing off drives, executing, and, you know, once you have those opportunities, take advantage of them, and we did that tonight.
Yeah, Yamel, 5 touchdowns, and right off the bat, you took the first punt of the game back for a touchdown. To walk us through that play.
Well, I fumbled the ball a little bit, and I just picked it up, seen the opening, and I just took it to the house.
Yeah, you got in a few minutes later as well, and you go just offensively, kind of what was working best for you guys tonight.
Oh, the running game for sure. GT was really working good. That toss play that we were running worked pretty good. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. It's always special to put up a 0, no matter who it's against. You guys shut these guys out last year as well, so your defense really, I don't think they got across midfield.
Yeah, absolutely. Regardless of who you're playing, it's always big to be able to put up a goose egg because, a mistake here, there, or special teams or offensive turnover. So you still got to execute in all phases, and we was able to do it tonight and pretty much keep it 0 up on the board. So, that's big going into district play.
Yeah, well, now you trucked a guy down here in the end zone. Talking about that play there. That's always got to be good for feel good for an offensive player to run over a defender, huh?
Yeah, I just seen him, and I was gonna get by him regardless, and I just lowered my shoulder.
He was standing right on the goal line, wasn't he? Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. You said, Coach, like open district play gets a lot tougher from here, so it's a good momentum builder, I guess.
Absolutely. We got a bye week next week. Go back, work on some fundamentals and some little small details we got to shore up. But it's always big, ending this part of your schedule with a win and getting into a tough district, and we're gonna come out and have to continue to build on these last 2 weeks, and hopefully we can make some noise in this district.
Yeah, let's give some love to Cody Roberts over there, too. He had the fumble return for a touchdown, also had an offensive touchdown, so a good night for him, too.
It was a real good night. He has been playing very solid on the defensive end, and, like I told the group last week, he's one of those guys that will do whatever we ask him to do. And pretty much every week that we are scored, he has got a touchdown, and it's been a big touchdown as well, so he might not get as many touches as some of the others, but he's constantly taking advantage of those touches, and tonight he had 2 touchdowns, able to cross twice, but he's just one of those guys that plays hard every play. So I'm happy for him to be able to get in that end zone twice tonight.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, sorry about that. I was doing some other things there, but congratulations to the Berea Pirates. And like I said, great night for Emil Cruz, 5 touchdowns, and the Pirates move to 2-4 on the season. Jackson County falls to 0-6. As you heard Coach talk about there, have an open week next week before jumping into district play, and they're in a very, very tough district. And the first district matchup is against Kentucky Country Day, who is past couple of years has been a top 10 Class A team in the state. So it'll be a tough one, but they'll have a week off to get ready, and you're ready to go. And speaking of opening of district plays, Madison Southern's football team opened district play on Friday. Trip up to Collins to take on the Titans, and got off to a really good start. It was Jay-Sean Etheridge catching a 16-yard touchdown pass from Ethan Woods. 8-0 early. Then Juan Rodriguez had a 3-yard touchdown run. Avery Davidson kicked a field goal right before the half, and at halftime it was 18-3 Southern. But the Eagles would not score again. Collins got a touchdown in the third and a touchdown in the fourth to storm back to pick up a 27-18 victory. And like I said, the Rodriguez touchdown in the second quarter there gave Southern a 15-6 lead, so they were sitting in a pretty good position, but just kind of ran out of gas there. 1-5 on the season now for Madison Southern, 0-1 in district play. They'll jump back into district play again next week at home against East Jessamine. Also have some other stuff. It's kind of rare on a Friday night to have anything other than football, but we do have some other stuff to report. The Madison Central girls soccer team is playing in the Bruin Classic out in Elizabethtown, and the Lady Indians picked up a 2-1 win over Central Hardin on Friday night. Callie Lloyd and Natalie connect with both with goals. 4th straight win for the Lady Indians as they move to 9-2-2 on the season. And they'll be back in action in that tournament again tomorrow, taking on LaRue County. And the Madison Central volleyball team opened play in the Kentucky Challenge at Dunbar on Friday night. And in the opening game of that tournament, they beat Henry County 25-13, 25-18 to move their winning streak to 17 games. But then just a few hours later, they suffered a 25-18, 25-22 loss to McCracken County. That was their first loss since August 20th. So great run for them. But they still 20-3 on the season, and they'll be back in action in that tournament today or tomorrow. It's not quite today yet. It's Saturday, so it's not quite yet. It feels like it should be Saturday already. So, of course, Madison Central football was off tonight, but they'll be back in action next week, taking a long trip out to Pikeville. We do have some stuff on the schedule for tomorrow as well. Girls soccer, we have Western Hills at Model, and as we just told you, we have Madison Central taking on LaRue County up at the Bruin Classic. And boys soccer, we have Scott County at Berea. Danville is at Central on Central's homecoming night there. And another volleyball action, Berea will be in the Powell County tournament and Model will be taking on Trinity Christian at noon. And also 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on ESPN Plus, EKU football team traveling down to Clarksville, Tennessee to take on their old rival and new rival, Austin Peay. Of course, Austin Peay used to be on the OVC with EKU and switched over to the ASUN a year after EKU did, but so they'll renew that rivalry down there, and should be a good one. Both teams with really good offenses. Could be a high-scoring game down there, and that's the ASUN opener for both teams. Austin Peay is sitting there at 3-1, and EKU at 2-1. So coming off that big win last week at home against Charleston Southern. So ESPN Plus at 4 o'clock if you want to check that out. If not, it's on local radio with Greg Stottlemyre and Jim Tyree. And of course, won't be around tomorrow. So if you want to get updates on that game, I suggest you go to on Twitter. It's Sports EP, which is the Eastern Progress, the student newspaper at Eastern, or Sports Stove Podcast with Vince Stover. He'll be updating as well. So if you want to keep up with that, and I'll be out of town, but I'll try to keep up with it as well and keep you updated as well with all the other stuff that's going on. So we have a new episode of the Richmond Register Sports Show up tomorrow afternoon, and we usually debut those on Sundays, but with me not being here on Sunday, we're going to debut it tomorrow. So look for that as well. And I think that's about all we got for you. Anything over there, Ricky? Anything else? Anything else, Ricky? Randy, anything else?
It's all about you, Nathan. We'll miss you.
We didn't get a chance on the pregame show to thank our sponsor, Snappy Tomato Pizza. Every Friday night they hook us up with a couple of pizzas, and they're really, really good. I love the Hawaiian one. That's my favorite. So.
Yes. Ooh, did you get the Hawaii one? Man.
Yeah. We did last week too. We don't remember that because you were all loopy.
Well, that's right. I don't even remember last week.
You had a procedure. You were all loopy.
I remember parts of it, but parts I don't.
Yeah, that is true. So, well, it was a fun night in McKee. It's a long drive over there, but the Pirates made it worth the trip. Cold. It was cold out there too, on top of the mountain over.
Like a trophy or something. Battle of Big Hill. They should need a trophy or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, I don't know what it would be. I don't know. We can get up with Philip Seifert over there at the battlefield.
He can make a trophy.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. All right, folks. That's all we got for you. Like I said, we'll have a new Richmond Register Sports Show tomorrow. And like I said, if you want to check out the Colonels in Austin Peay, 4 o'clock on ESPN Plus. Madison Central Boys Soccer is at home. That's their senior day at 7 o'clock. Model Girls Soccer at home. It's their senior day as well. That's 11 o'clock. And we'll try to get as much of that information to you as we can. So, I don't know. I never even thought about that, man. I'm just trying to get all this stuff here. We're going to go with.
Let's just see.
Well, I just played it here at the office, but we'll play it again. This is
okay. What is it?
We'll go with YYZ by Rush.
Oh, Rush! I love some
there.
good Rush. Oh yeah.
Yeah, from the Moving Pictures album, YYZ, which of course that's the airport code for Toronto. In case you did not know why they named the song YYZ.
Oh, really?
That's good to know. Information. What can I tell you? I should have played something from Alice Cooper. I'm going to see him tomorrow at Odder Than Life, so I should have played that.
Oh, yeah, you should. All right.
Yeah. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.
London Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.